Yes, go ahead. Sorry, did you not hear me?
No, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
We'd like to excuse Councilman Capps and Pete. They're both out of town today. So let's look at the minutes for the March 2014 meeting. Jordanelle.
Motion to approve.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Those in favor?
Aye.
Got the warrant list.
There's actually an update to the warrant list. Had to add one more today, I think. So the total warrant amount, the net is $967,177.
967.
Yeah, I want to set questions.
Yeah.
Regarding one subject for trucks.
Yeah.
Is the state bid still with Dodge then?
Yeah, the 3/4 tons we checked with them, and
We got two, and what do we do with the older?
no, we're going to sell them. We're going to let Dodge. We actually got 5 trucks total. We got a 1 ton for the miners to haul with diesel, and because we blew the transmission out of our last one, hauling up to the mine bench in Park City last year. And then we've got 4 other trucks. We rotate them through, you recall, about every 3 years. Some of these are older than that. We will then take the ones that are ready to sell. We'll give Dodge a chance to bid on them. If they don't bid, we'll take them down to the auction. We've actually done pretty well at that TNT auction.
Okay, the check we just did then was for more than 2.
Yeah, there was 1 check for 2 and 1 check for 3.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah. And that's just our standard rotation. Next year, I think we plan on replacing 2, and the year after that, just 1.
And I see a check in here for $199,000 Beaver Shield for irrigation.
Right.
I thought we terminated that.
We talked about terminating it. It didn't, and we asked our attorneys. It didn't have a termination clause that made that easy to do, and so we thought we're almost done paying it. And so then,
I thought this was in the,
no, it was like a 20-year then renewable. And so we had talked to Dave Ure, their guy. He said that they had borrowed money against this, easy there. Borrowed money against the revenue that this would produce. This was 3 years ago. He said, boy, if we could just pay the last 3 years, we would then be in a position to talk about a buyout or whatever. We actually talked to some downstream users about selling them that water. So we're working on that, but if we don't pay this on time, we incur like a $3,000 a month penalty. So,
Is there anybody paying this as far as reservation?
well, we don't break them out by, which contract, which people reserve. We've got most of our water reserved. We probably don't have 100% of it reserved. So
You don't isolate this one.
no, we don't isolate it. So this was transferred into the tunnel a long time ago. It's kind of good water. It's unfortunate if we're going to have to sell it downstream, but we may have to.
Any other questions on the warrants? See none. Motion to approve. We have a second.
I'll second it.
Motion second. Any further discussion?
What was we increased it to more. What was the,
Just the second round of trucks finally came in from the,
So the other 2 trucks, that's what I've been looking
yeah,
at.
they came in right at the day. So
okay.
we just got them today.
Any more discussion?
What's this? The Summit Financial 5-foot sanitary manhole.
Probably just a manhole we had to buy for one of our projects. Oh, yeah, they're free caps there. Yeah. Yeah, that's actually kind of.
That's covering the whole thing, doesn't it?
No, that's just, no, yeah, that's the manhole.
Concrete and all.
Yeah. They have lids, thankfully.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, vote all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Nothing on capital facilities?
Nope.
Resolution on standards of operation manual we discussed.
I'll make the motion to adopt the standard manual, and it's probably resolution?
This one's, I think, number 3, 2014-3.
2014-3 or 2 whatever.
I noticed in the minutes of the other one, some of them are 2, some of them are 3.
Yeah, some of the districts have more resolutions than others, and so they're not
Just
exactly.
make sure you get them in the deal.
We'll fix it.
We have a second for that motion.
I'll second it.
Second by Kevin, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. Committees?
I think we've actually already discussed both these items. The board member training, we talked about having someone come and do that training for us, and then the committees, I think we discussed. They haven't met yet, but we discussed those previously, so I don't think we spent time on this today.
We wanted to have a discussion about these water and sewer districts. We talked about this in public plans for a few minutes. We're getting, as the summer comes and things are happening, we're getting crunched for time. So the suggestion was made that maybe we have the sewer and water district meetings on a separate night and have the park and rec and the fire district on one night and the water and sewer districts on
So all of these that we've done so far today.
Yes.
Yeah, except the park and rec. We're just getting, and as we get into summer,
It'll
we'll
be
have
busier.
more issues and things to look at. It just seems like we're kind of getting rushed again. It was suggested maybe we do it on the first Thursday.
Which
And
ones?
do it at the, up at the sewer treatment plant. We would have to re-advertise that.
And
We'd
redo
have to
the ordinance, yeah.
We'd have to
I
re-
agree.
So we do all of these on
4?
the,
Or what's your time?
I think 4 probably works
That works
better
best
for
for
most
me.
people.
so
We could even go to 5 if that's.
So those would be on the first Thursday? From North Valley down through Jordanelle?
Yeah.
And then Park and Rec and Fire Board would be on it,
We do them on the second Wednesday.
along there.
Yeah, we could start having some work meetings spill over on the second Wednesday too, and it's just going to crunch us up here a lot more. So if that's okay, I think what we would do is
Prepare the notice and advertising for that.
Would SSA go Thursday?
What was that
Would
now?
SSA one go Thursday?
I think we'd go Thursday. SSA,
So all the water districts and sewer
all the water
districts.
districts.
So the Park and Rec would be at 4, Fire at 5 on the, or work meeting fit in there.
Park and Rec at 4, fire at 5. I think it's been standard fire at 5.
And then the work meeting after whatever we had.
If we had some.
Okay.
We talked to Scott, and we think that's probably a good idea. We still have that separation.
Yeah.
So that's okay, we just direct staff to do that. We was gonna, it's not on the agenda, but we'd asked Dale to come and give a discussion. Well, let's go out of this, or out of, but we need an executive session, legislative update. I'm wondering, what's the date today?
The 14th.
Man, I don't know if we can wait till the first Thursday.
Why don't we get through tomorrow?
Yeah, let's
see how that goes.
Let's do that, and then we,
Okay, then we may have to schedule a special night for tomorrow. Is that okay with you guys?
no, that's,
Because we may have to have our attorneys come and
yeah, I think that's a litigation.
give us an update on that. Okay, let's,
Dan, do we need to discuss this better? The audit, okay?
That's litigation too, I think.
Yeah.
so let's get through that tomorrow, and then, or through our county council tomorrow, and then we may have to do that. Or you schedule a meeting with Gaylord.
I haven't heard from him.
They'll call you tomorrow. I talked to them today.
So what kind of stuff is tomorrow?
No, just that committee, that.
No,
They're meeting here, some of the house representatives.
Okay, okay.
Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So maybe.
Second.
All in favor? No. Anyone opposed? Okay, Steve, you want to do SSA one?
Yes.
Hey, one question before we go. Dan, are we doing training then you're bringing in, or are we gonna go to the 19th meeting?
We decided, I think, to bring people in.
Bring them in.
And
So you'll
do our own. Yeah, so we'll.
And we can do that
They'll
for
probably
auspicious.
do it, actually.
Yeah, in fact, we might
We
have.
have a grant money.
That's what we wanted.
I would say the grant, yeah, we need to get.
So I'll
We can
talk
both
to them,
do it.
and we'll coordinate something.
We'll do that for all districts.
I'm good, I just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can invite Beaver Valley and everybody else. Yeah, we do.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, we have warrants for SSA 1, and what's the amount?
I have 345, 431, 34, but since then we received a credit memo on the water board meeting in Vegas, so it's now down to 344,946.34.
344, what the hell?
946.34. We received a credit of $485 from Jordanelle on that.
Oh, yeah.
Any questions on the warrants?
And most of that is to Central Utah Water
And that,
for the
how is
second half of the billing.
There's all the payments we made.
All the two.
Chairman, I would make a motion.
One of them's us.
Don't ask me.
I'm just glad that
I'll second that.
So Dell didn't say anything else, he just said he stared at you.
I'll make a motion for the
All right.
Dell, I didn't approve it by the board today, I just.
Motion, all in favor?
And then for your information as well, we have third quarter budget review. Let me keep that going. At 25% is what we should be at. We're 21.4, so we're 3.6% under budget so far. So we're still in.
Okay, I think we asked Dale to kind of give us an update on what we do, what he does for SSA 1, and whether with his new job, that's something he can continue doing, or is there...
Do you want to talk about districts in general? Or?
I think just about the workload of SSA 1.
SSA 1? Okay.
And then maybe we need to talk about districts in general when we have the training.
Okay. I can,
That first.
from the questions you were asking, I had a few things in file. I could solidify what you probably already know, but if you'd like me to.
I think what we want to know is how much workload is involved. So are we going to have to hire somebody to do that? Or is this something you can carry on doing? Or
Well, we didn't roll over to that.
whether we're going to have to put it
That
to...
person we're looking at.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we do budgets, reviews, deposits, billings, rates, all that kind of stuff. I probably spend an average of anywhere from 15 to 20 hours a month, give or take. That's the same one.
And most of this dealing with the water leases from CDT, the supplemental and the M&I water.
Yeah, and you have your busy times and your slow times. Of course, your audit time is a busy time. Your billing, when we're doing the rate calculations, is a busy time. You have your monthly things with your, meetings and the posting and the transparency, which I do in the accounting, so you just do it all at the same time.
How does that billing work, Bill? Do you bill that and then they reimburse the clerk's office? Or does-
Yes.
Is that how it works? They just reimburse the clerk's office? You just do it through the clerk's office?
And that's all the districts have done that way.
Right now, it hasn't been a burden. I'll do whatever you guys would want to do. I'll continue to do it if you like.
Where's the workload for SSA 1? Is it January 1 when all the contracts are due?
No, it's probably during budget time, with all the rest, October, and then we bill November for M&I, and then probably about the end of January again. But I've been doing it for how long now?
budgets don't vary that.
No, they don't. So that's pretty routine as well.
So will you continue to do it, or you try to
If-
close to do it, or?
No, I would continue to do that. I see no need to give it to somebody unless you guys would like that. It's your pleasure. So, but for right now, it's not a burden.
We might have to see if when we hire the financial officer for this district, or that's something that we want to include in that.
Well, that person will more oversee all like these districts, they'll all do their own stuff, what they're doing now, and then this will just be another set of eyes to come back and review it, how the trees,
So they won't be doing, they won't be doing
Wise and
that.
these gals will still be doing all the stuff, Jan will still be doing all of her stuff. This will just be another set of eyes, auditor eyes, to go over it. These folks will still continue to do their work.
Okay, any questions? Mike?
Thank you. Are you the new comptroller for the special service district?
No.
That's, I
We've
apologize.
never hired nobody yet.
Okay,
He's, works out in the auditor's office.
okay.
Gal's always been in the auditor's office now, he's taking Paul Hickey's. Paul
Is
Hickey
he
retired. Okay. Motion to adjourn.
Thanks, Dan. We have a motion and a second to adjourn out of SSA 1. All in favor?
Aye.